to be civil war. Helmut Marko versus Christian Horner. I mean, the interesting thing is Helmut, what lovely rings. But here we go. Marko could face suspension amid this fresh Red Bull investigation, all to do with what's been going on since the beginning of the year. This is from motorsport.com, and it says Red Bull's motorsport advisor Marko has admitted there's a possibility he could be suspended after this weekend's Formula One race in Saudi Arabia. So in a dramatic development, the story said, the saga, and it is quite the saga, more epic than some trilogies, surrounding team principal Christian Horner, it's emerged that Marko may face disciplinary action as a result of this fresh investigation that has been launched against him. So just 24 hours after the female at the centre of the allegations made against Horner was suspended. Yep, I know, it was the day before the International Women's Day, but was suspended as a consequence of the findings of the probe into that matter. Marko is now under the spotlight. The difficulty in all this is Red Bull haven't been transparent. Once again, it is their right, but then questions are then being asked. People start making things up, dotting their own I's and crossing their own T's, filling in the blanks. And that's kind of what we get, unfortunately. But motorsport.com has learned that Marko is subject to an investigation by Red Bull relating to various media leaks that have taken place since it emerged that Horner was being looked at by the Red Bull Energy Drinks Company, and the investigation remains ongoing. No conclusion has been reached regarding whether or not Marko has breached any team protocol at all. However, if he is found guilty of having released confidential information to the media, then he could face disciplinary action. Marko told the Austrian broadcaster ORF that there was a chance he could be absent from the next race in Australia. Now, asked about the possibility of a suspension being imposed from Monday, Marko said, I'll put it this way, it's difficult to judge, or let's put it this way, ultimately, I'll decide for myself what I do. The theoretical possibility always exists. And he added, I think it's such a complex issue. Again, we want peace in the team. This World Championship will be difficult enough with 24 races, and we have to concentrate on that. Now, with Red Bull starting to probe deeper into the events of recent weeks and how certain information found its way into the public domain, Marko said that engine partner Honda had also been requesting answers over what has been going on in regards to the investigation. Now, talking about what Honda wanted, Marko said that's internal, but they want a clear statement about what really happened. But the most important thing is we get back to the sporting side of things, which I guess we're not doing at the moment, and that the team concentrates on what is important. That's working quite well at the moment. Now, the situation surrounding Marko, it says, is significant because it's emerged in recent days that his presence at the team could be critical to Max Verstappen's own future. Rumours about a Marko helmet clause. Verstappen has said in the past, if Marko goes, I go. But here's the amazing thing. Marko could be suspended because he could be under investigation, like Christian Horner was, albeit he was not suspended, was he? But this female's now been suspended. So you have to wonder, what have they found? There were rumours, once again, about the fact that, she lied according to this probe, and that's why she's suspended. No one knows. And this lack of transparency within this is troubling in respect of the way Formula One looks and the way Red Bull looks. There are people on Twitter, I don't think too many of them, going, let all the Red Bull sponsors know how you feel. Or obviously taken aback against this female being suspended the day before International Women's Day. But once again, it's an internal thing, so we can only guess, if at all, about what could be going on. One thing's for sure, everything's not particularly right, is it? And at no point these leaks, if these rumours are true, and it's because of these leaks, these WhatsApp messages, does that mean that Red Bull are confirming that they're real? If they suspect someone within Red Bull has leaked this information. Once again, this is all conjecture and rumours. Max Verstappen, this is from planetf1.com. He has delivered a clear Red Bull warning with helmet Marko about his own future being in doubt. Yes, he's warned Red Bull that if Marko leaves the company, that would not be good for my situation with the team. Red Bull Motorsport advisor Marko hinted that he may be facing a possible suspension from the company in Saudi Arabia on Friday. Max Verstappen, though, has said, my loyalty to Helmut Marko is very big. Now, Planet F1 understands an internal investigation is underway with Marko. So if Red Bull suspend Marko, what's Verstappen going to do? Now, the investigation, it says here, again, includes in the email leak of the alleged information that was sent last week. And if that's the case, that's kind of Red Bull admitting that, yes, I think that's Red Bull almost admitting that, yes, those WhatsApp messages were true. Many people have not seen all of them. But there we go. And Marko admitted to the Austrian broadcaster that that theoretical possibility exists that he may not be present at the Australian Grand Prix in a fortnight's time. So it's all out at Red Bull. What is going on? Thank goodness for Oliver Beckman giving us some interesting headline news other than this absolute joke of a team at the moment. Not the people running, not the people there. They have the best mechanics, fantastic designers, but the way this whole thing is absolutely being managed, I think, complete joke of a team up above. Because that's exactly what they look like. It's absolutely ridiculous. However, the team that make the car, the team behind the car, behind Max, behind the setups, are absolutely amazing. It is, let's be fair, the best team when it comes to the track in Formula One. But there we go. Oh dear. I don't really want to be talking about it, but hey, it's dominating the news line and it is one of the biggest stories of Formula One. And we talk about motorsport here. Like and subscribe if you made it to the end. That would be amazing. And we'll speak to you soon. Hopefully not on more Red Bull stuff. Hopefully on an exciting race. But fingers crossed.